And now we're talking with Coach Robin Porter here at ICC. Women's basketball season getting set to tip off. And, Coach, just talk about the excitement for you, your players, your coaching staff that basketball is finally back.
Oh, man, it's been exciting. We got 10 freshmen, 2 returners from last year, and some more sophomores that we transferred in. But it's been exciting, a whole new roster, a whole new learning how to coach again. That's just the enjoyment of basketball.
Well, let's start with the preseason. You've played a lot of tough competition in your jamborees. Just talk about those jamborees and maybe some of the biggest things you've learned about your team this season.
I always want to be battle tested early to see what we got, to see who's going to compete, who's going to step up. So we had a couple of teams in October 2nd, and then 2 of them yesterday that let me know that my kids will compete. They might not do everything I want, but they will compete. They're going to play hard, and hopefully have a good outcome every time they step on the floor.
And that's really what a Robin Porter coach team has come to be known as, a team that you know you're going to get it all 4 quarters, and they're going to come hard, they're going to play defense. So is that what you're looking to base the team on again this year, especially with a young squad?
Yes. I love the press. I just love kids that love to play hard and they love basketball, and they're coachable. So this group has really bought in this season with having so many freshmen, and they're working hard. They play together on and off the court. So it's going to be an exciting season with them.
And now back this year is Coach Adams, your assistant coach. Talk about her and how you have kind of molded over the years now to form your coaching staff.
So with Coach Adams, with her coming in, the 4th year? She has more taken over the defensive side, and I have taken more focus on the offense. And so that has made it a little bit more easier in practice when we do certain drills. She focuses on hard. But sometimes I tag team in on that side too. And then, we have Coach Chip, the volunteer. He steps in really well, especially with recruiting. But he comes up here and he gives his input. He's more of the old fundamental guy that sees little details of make him go left, make him go right. He's big on ball handling drills. But both of them really works hard behind the scenes. I wouldn't be able to be successful or sleep at night if it weren't for them. Absolutely.
Well, we did the chop rally the other night, a very fun event, and you had Katie Beth kind of go off on the 3-point shot. Talk about what your offense is going to focus on. Inside out, is it going to create off the break, or what's your thoughts on this team's offensively?
Because we got so many guards, we kind of guard heavy, and a lot of them can do different things. The offense can go different kinds of ways, and it just depends on which freshman is going that night. I can't just base it off, I'm going to go to this person or go to that person. It's going to be what we do the night before practice and kind of go from there.
I got you. And then let's talk about the bigs. I know that's always something that's tough to get on this level, because if somebody's tall and good, the bigger level is going to pick up. But talk about your bigs this year and your expectations with them.
Oh, my bigs, I love each one. They work hard, they rebound well, they run the floor well. Some areas you may be small at, but their heart make up for their height.
Gotcha. Now, who are some players that you're looking at to be the leaders of the team early on to help bring these young players into the game? Because it's a big jump from high school to JUCO that a lot of people don't realize. Speed of the game, the intensity of the game, the shot clock, so many things that go into it. So who are you going to look at or lean on early that have been there and done that to be team leaders for you?
Well, first I'm looking for Cece, who played for me last year, and she's really the only one that got experience this past year under me. So I'm looking for her to help the freshmen out a lot more, so with her knowing what I want. And then I have some more transfers, as in Shayla Golden out of Arkansas, and then Kamaya, who transferred from Jones, who will come in behind Cece to help get these freshmen going and tell them what we need or don't need for us to be successful.
Well, a big change on the roster, or not the roster, but the schedule this year is you're no longer playing those oddball 1 or 2 conference games before Christmas. So you're going to have basically, you call it a preseason before you get to your second season. How do you like that change this year?
I like it a lot, because now I get to narrow down that top 8 or 9 early to go into January conference time and have a group ready to go. Now, I would love to play 10, 11, but you got to know exactly who's going to give you what by the time you get in conference, because conference is tough.
Well, Coach, this year you talked about it. You got a lot of freshmen. So who are some freshmen that you're looking to step into some key roles early on in the season?
Well, losing the point guard we had last year, we got Allie, who's going to step up early for us in the point guard position. Now, Allie's more offensive minded. And then we have Lamani, who's a backup. She's more defensive minded. So you'll see two different types of point guards on the floor. Wish they was both in one body. Then you got KB who come out and shoot it. And then you have the Clinton girls from Clinton. Just to step up, we got a lot of freshmen that can contribute in different areas. And you got Addison from Olive Branch, that's a big guard that uses her weight to get down low or just to shoot it. So all of them will be key contributors that just love basketball and want to play, and they want to win.
And I think that's something that's been lost over the last few years is the heart and the want to. There's plenty of talent out there. And, that's a dime a dozen. But when you get a kid that has that heart, has that want to, that really makes a difference.
Well, with the COVID, a lot of kids lost the accountability part. And so this group, I feel like coming in, they have basically everything is back to normal. So they know the accountability, the responsibility, they're disciplined, willing to work hard. So it makes it easier as a coach.
Absolutely. Now, everybody talks about expectations. It's easy to say here in the latter part of October, well, our expectations to win state championship. Well, let's break that down a little bit more finite, if you will. What's your expectations in November, heading into the Thanksgiving break and heading into December? How to see your team grow? What do you want to see the growth of the team over that first half of the season?
First half of the season, I just want those freshmen to settle in, get to understand the shot clock, understand how to move the ball, just being physical, playing for 40 minutes. In high school, they may have to guard one person. Here at college, you're going to have to guard 5 and then maybe 2 or 3 coming off the bench. So that's what we're working on this first half of the season, knowing that you got to guard that whole 30-second on the shot clock.
Well, Robin, the season's going to tip off on November the 1st. I know you're excited about it. Any final thoughts before we get there?
Hey, just come out and support us. You'll have an exciting show. I think you will love this team this year. You just need your support in the stands. Be our 6th man.
We appreciate it, Coach, and good luck this season.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Kirk Herbstreit is a man of many talents. Not only an athlete and a sportscaster, but also an expert cartographer, an amateur alchemist, a surprisingly gifted poet.
What rhymes with encroachment?
But his true talent lies in the art of banking.
With Renaissance Bank's great products, rewards, and easy-to-use online tools, every transaction is a masterpiece.
You might refer to Kirk as a Renaissance man.
But I call myself a Renaissance man.